Next to my location. Okay. Ma'am, can you take her over there, please? Please. This is now a crime scene.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to get her.
Okay, I know.
Okay, I'll leave.
Sarge, he's buried in the ground. There's someone buried underneath the ground.
When you buy an Arena Club slab pack, you're getting an authentic, graded card, ready to collect, trade, or
in the ground. There's someone buried underneath the ground.
Buried in a shallow grave in the front yard of his own shop lies the dead body of 75-year-old Richard Andrews. Richard's daughter, Kim, is the first to see him. She recognizes her father immediately, revealing part of his leg with the same jeans he always wore. It's a horrifying discovery for them to make. Even the deputy is shaken and unable to control the situation on his own. But as he observes the family, something about it feels off. By the time he arrived, the family had already begun digging, and within moments of uncovering Richard's body, they started pointing fingers, fixating on the one person they're convinced is responsible.
I'm not moving right now, I can't.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Do you want me to help you?
No. You touch me.
Okay.
I knew this was going to happen. That was it. His son, my sister's son, that's at their house right now, did it. And the gun's probably on the bed. It's a rifle that's laying in my mom's bedroom on the bed.
So we're having the county respond, okay? And their supervisor is going to come, and they're probably going to set up a containment, okay? Please, I just ask that you guys try to cooperate as much. I can't make any promises.
No, we're not leaving.
Okay, well, ma'am.
I'm not calling her right now. Is somebody over there
if you
that
want,
little psychopath?
Hold on. If you want to do what's best for
No, what I want to
Richard
do
right now,
is go to my
okay?
dad's house.
I just need you
and do
guys.
something.
Please don't, okay? I just need you guys to at least try to have some understanding, okay? And I want you guys to listen.
To the officer's surprise, Kim doesn't hesitate to blame her nephew, Isaiah, despite there being no direct evidence linking him to what happened here. Shaken and unsure how to handle the situation, the deputy allows the family to remain at the crime scene even after the body is discovered. Then, 2 minutes later, Sergeant Rodriguez finally arrives, stepping straight into the chaos. He tries to regain control of the situation, but it doesn't take long before he loses his patience.
Where are they at? Okay, we didn't touch it.
They touched it when I was coming up here. They were touching it.
Ma'am, let's get away, please. Ma'am, we need a preserve, okay? Come on. We need to make sure that we do this, okay? Here, I'm right here.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
And then it's like there's some stuff burned.
Okay. Yeah, we need everybody, please. We need everybody back, please, okay? Ma'am, we do need everybody out of here. If you want, we need to preserve this, okay? I get it, you're upset. But if you want justice...
I already know who did it.
Listen to me, please. I know you know. We need other things to make this work. Please.
Despite Kim's certainty, officers aren't yet convinced that Isaiah is their killer, because as they inspect the scene closer, something else stands out. Something that starts to point to someone very different. Burnt debris is scattered across the grass, clear sign that something had been intentionally destroyed. But the cover-up goes even deeper. The section of lawn where Richard was buried had been cut out, replaced, and even watered afterwards, an effort to make the yard appear completely untouched. For investigators, it's still unclear whether Richard was murdered here or only his body was dumped. To find out, they need to search his shop, standing just a few feet away.
Sheriff's office, make yourself known. Come out with your hands up. Police, anybody in here? Sheriff's office, come out with your hands up. Make yourself known.
Yep.
Up ahead is Richard's shower, and strangely, the deputy notices it appears to have been recently used, suggesting the killer may have been here only minutes earlier. Officers then continue clearing the rest of the shop, finding no signs of a struggle. Nothing to suggest Richard was killed here, so they shift their focus to securing a search warrant for his house, a search that would end very differently. As officers begin to regain control of the chaotic scene, Richard's daughter Cassie arrives, the same woman who had told the sergeant earlier to arrest her son, Isaiah. Why she accused him before the body had even been discovered is now a question detectives need to answer. But first, they have to break the devastating news to her.
Yeah, I know.
I need to see.
No, we can't. We're gonna.
I just need to see.
Just let's go around now. That's gonna be his, but the family members are the ones driving it. So.
No! Please, let me see.
No, you can't go. Now you can't. Listen. You
I just
can't.
gotta see.
Anthony, we can't cross. Okay? I know.
I'm not gonna go across the line.
She just wants to look over the line. She won't go past the line. I'll make sure.
Look by the door.
Please.
By the door.
By the door. Okay.
Naturally, Cassie is distraught, not only because her father is dead, but because she suspects her own son may be responsible. For now, officers continue securing the scene and prepare to send Richard's body for autopsy. But as they do, they begin to overhear the family frantically talking amongst themselves, and what they're saying would suggest the situation is only escalating, because someone else might be about to get hurt.
Right. We have one that's confirmed in a shallow grave. Do not start talking, please. Don't say anything. Just be quiet, please. You know what's going on.
It's over there already.
I get it, but I've heard everybody, but we need things to figure out. 106 Mac, we need. Units down at 430 Dale. Ma'am, please.
I can't get out. You guys are behind me.
We're gonna have to leave the truck here for now. Please.
Where am I supposed to go then?
I just want you to walk that way, please.
145 back, I can go here. D. David. And then 106 name.
106 Mac. I have the father heading down to 430 Dale, and possible suspect is there, and it might not be good.
According to Carmen, Anthony is furious and already on his way back to the house, convinced his own son Isaiah is responsible. He's just seen the body of his father-in-law buried in the ground. So what he does next is completely unpredictable. Multiple units are quickly sent to the house, racing to get there before Anthony confronts Isaiah. Minutes later, officers make it to the house just seconds ahead of Anthony, who is right behind them, along with the rest of the family, all demanding answers.
Nope. Just stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Back up. Stay back. Go back. Now.
No, come on. Did you, Isaiah?
Need you guys to stay back, okay? Please. Just to the left. Secure him in your car. Promise.
No.
Frisk him for weapons, please.
Did you do it?
Please stay back, sir.
Sam, did you do it? Look at me. Did you do it?
Please. I need you to stay back, sir.
Did you do it, Isaiah? Look at me.
Why would I listen to you?
Yeah, you're my firstborn. Did you do it? There. One more time.
No, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not the
Send my lawyer.
Alright, just go ahead and get in here. Have him take a seat. Close the door. Here's the deal. That's family. Okay. One of their family members on deceased, right?
Yeah.
So they came down here to confront him because they think he did it.
Yeah.
The only reason he's in cuffs right now is we don't.
I thought he was like the suspect.
No, we don't have BC or reason. Right now he's in there because they think he did it. We need to keep them separated. Okay?
Okay.
Got it? Cool.
For the second time today, Isaiah is accused of a crime. Only now it's something far more serious, and the accusations are coming from his own family. They stand by, watching as he's taken into custody, convinced the case is now solved. But what officers are about to uncover would complicate everything, revealing that no one in this family can truly be trusted. But before we get to that, I used to just keep all my money in my bank account, not really thinking it was possible to grow it without having to wrap my head around all the different investments and saving strategies, but then I realized there was a much simpler way. That's where our video sponsor, Chime, comes in. Chime is America's #1 choice for banking that makes saving simple, especially with their high-yield savings account. Whether you're saving up for a new purchase you wanted for a long time or for a weekend trip, Chime makes it simple. See, the national average savings rate is 0.39% APY, which is basically nothing, but with Chime's high-yield savings account, you earn 3.75% APY, about 9 times the national average. To put that into perspective, if you had $10,000 in a regular savings account, you'd earn about $39 in a year, but with Chime's savings account, that same money earns $375 in a year. Chime also takes the thinking out of saving. You can automatically send part of every paycheck into savings or turn on roundups so every purchase automatically adds a little more to your account. There are no monthly fees or minimum balance requirements, so more of your money stays yours. And unlike some savings accounts, your money isn't locked up. You can access it anytime. Chime Card also gets you 5% cash back on a category of your choice, which helps on the spending side too. And you can switch your category every month if you want. Right now, Chime is offering a $200 bonus when you open a new Chime checking account through my link, chime.com/DrInsanity, or just click the link in the description below, or scan the QR code on screen. With that said, let's get back to the video. While Isaiah is transported to the Grant County Jail on probable cause, police continue speaking with the rest of the family. But by now, Richard's daughters are too shaken to talk. So investigators turn to his son-in-law, Greg, one of the first to discover the body. And they're about to learn that he has vital information that would begin to piece together this meticulous murder.
So let's start from the beginning. How do you know the guy who works on the shop out here?
Richard is my father-in-law that I married. Is one of his daughters last year.
Okay, so he is your current father-in-law.
He is my father-in-law, and we live across the street.
Okay, so you're pretty close with him.
I was very close to him.
Okay, what do you think happened?
I think that there may have been some type of transaction at Richard's house with Isaiah. I don't know exactly the full details of what's going on with him, but I know he's been having issues, paranoia issues, and things of that nature.
What do you mean by transaction? Like an altercation?
Yeah, what I think is Richard's, he's old school. He's not into the whack of tobacco or the marijuana. And I think maybe he confronted him.
Somebody said something about the tarp that you saw.
Yeah, I had a tarp. We had a tarp at the house. And I'm not saying that's the actual tarp, but I know that it was a brown and gray tarp.
That you had at your house?
That we had at our house, and it was sitting right there on the, really by my truck where the barbecue is and stuff, and I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it blew away, I don't know, but it's missing.
And sure enough, when the family began digging, they discovered Richard's body had been fully wrapped in a brown and gray tarp. With that tarp belonging to Greg, it now raises two possibilities. Either he just incriminated himself, or whoever did this used it specifically to frame him. And Greg has his own theory about who may have set him up.
Isaiah's been acting pretty strange lately.
You've met Isaiah?
Yes.
Has he ever been to your house?
Yes.
Okay.
And the last time he was there, he was super paranoid about everything.
Does he drive Richard's truck very often?
Everybody drives Richard's trucks often, to be honest with you.
Okay.
People drive them all the time, but I do know that Isaiah was pulled over today, I want to believe.
Yeah.
In Moses.
You had mentioned seeing tire tracks, is that correct?
Correct. Going into the grass.
Going into the grass.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about these tire tracks.
I seen it appeared either somebody was backing in or somebody had turned to the right, I believe.
Okay.
And I seen the tire mark going into the grass, and I seen. That's when I seen it, and then I noticed the hose and everything, like I told you.
Is it common here on the property for vehicles to go into the grass?
Negative. Negative. He never goes on that grass.
According to Greg, Richard's truck was shared and often driven by multiple members of the family, which immediately complicates things, as the tire tracks officers identified at the crime scene no longer point to a single suspect. But just as leads begin to run dry, officers would learn that the search warrant for Richard's home has finally been approved. So detectives quickly wrap up their interview with Greg and head straight back to the house. The moment they step inside the home, the detectives notice a strong scent of bleach in the air. All surfaces have been wiped down, and inside there are clear signs of a cleanup job. Detectives know they're dealing with a methodical killer, possibly more than one, but even then, they would overlook something critical. When detectives inspect the house more closely, they notice spots of blood on the back door handle that had been missed. Their first real piece of evidence tying Richard's house to his murder. And then they stumble upon something even more significant. A knife hidden in the living room, still in its sheath, marked with visible red stains. Whoever tried to erase what happened here didn't manage to get rid of everything. With the scene processed, all evidence sent for forensic analysis, and the family dispersed, the focus now shifts to the man back at the station. Since his arrest, Isaiah has refused to cooperate, but now as officers return to confiscate his clothing, they're about to discover the most crucial piece of evidence may have been right in front of them all day.
I was short on cash and I really didn't want to ask my family for money again, so I applied for the Atlas credit.
Evidence may have been right in front of them all day.
Okay, Mr. Thomas, can you take off your shoes? And then take off your sweatshirt.
Bruh, it's hell cold.
Okay, I'll try to get you to the 2 blankets there. I'll try to get you another one.
When officers hold up Isaiah's shoes, they notice they're covered in dirt and possibly dried blood. It's the first and only detail that could place him anywhere near the crime scene, but it's far from definitive. With the day coming to an end, investigators finish processing their findings and prepare for tomorrow, hoping they'll finally be able to answer what really happened to Richard. As for Isaiah, by continuing to refuse to speak, he has effectively handed his fate over to his family, who have already begun forming theories and accusations, with even the closest relatives ready to completely turn on each other. The next morning, after nearly 12 hours of detectives digging through the family's past, troubling rumors begin to surface alleging Isaiah might have been involved in an old cold homicide case that remains unsolved to this day. Detectives also hear whispers that Isaiah's own parents may have helped cover it up, and may have even known what happened to Richard long before anyone else. These are serious allegations that detectives will need to explore carefully, But right now, their immediate priority is uncovering what truly happened to Richard and who's responsible. To do that, they begin calling family members into the station for formal interviews. The first to arrive is Isaiah's father, Anthony. Among many other details, detectives need to address one critical question. Why was he so quick to suspect his own son? Was it simply a gut feeling, or did he know something no one else did?
Oh, I think it was a week ago, right? The week before this incident happened. And Kim is like, you guys need to come down here. And Isaiah's acting crazy. We go down there and we walk in the house. And as soon as we get in the house, he's like, he has this big bag of weed that you could tell that he got from like the dispenser or whatnot. Mm-hmm. It's big. On my eyes, it was about this big. Yeah. What the f are you doing here? Like, this is what you kicked me out the house for, right? And I was like, yeah. He says, what the f are you doing here? This has nothing to do with you. And I was like, listen here, man. Your aunt's scared because you're wilding out up in here. So then I'm looking at him, and he was like, say I am. He's got a butcher knife like this, and he's just like, but he's like crying, say I am. And say this, if he had got me, it would have been all of us, So I just said, I'll leave. Where did I mess up, as a father? Did I do something wrong? Like, what did I do? Because this is not you. And he was just like, you're the best dad ever, man. I couldn't ask for a dad, man, better than you, man. It's kind of like, you did everything right. You're a great dad, man. And then Kim's like busts out crying, and then he's just like, get the out of here, motherfucker! I'll kill you.
Naturally, this account from Anthony catches detectives off guard as they realize the incident may have foreshadowed everything. So they pause the interview and look into it, confirming that it did in fact occur. 1 week earlier, police were called to Isaiah. He catches detectives off guard as they realize the incident may have foreshadowed everything. So they pause the interview and look into it, confirming that it did in fact occur. 1 week earlier, police were called to Isaiah's Aunt Kim's house after reports that he was experiencing a manic episode. And as detectives review the body cam footage of that incident, it quickly becomes clear why the entire family believes he did it.
Please don't should just tase the f out of him because he's got a knife.
He's got the knife with him?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's my husband.
Okay.
That's our oldest son.
Okay, what's his issue? Like, do you guys want to just stay out here? I know he's your son, but we just don't know what the situation is, right? Isaiah, do you have a knife on you? Do you want to go down to the ground just to verify, man? Hey Isaiah, we're gonna put you in cuffs, but it's just for our safety, okay? You're not under arrest. We just want to make sure you're okay. You want to go down to your knees, man? Good. Put your hands behind your back, man. Can you put your hands behind your back? Again, you're not under arrest, okay? Just doing this for your safety.
Is it recording?
Yeah, you're being recorded on the camera right here.
Is it supposed to be red when it's recording?
Yeah. Yes. See how it's blinking red?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You want to walk over to the car, man? What's going on? Just go from there, okay?
When officers detain Isaiah, they find him in tears, struggling to hold himself together. And as they pull him away from his family, he's about to tell officers something unexpected about himself.
What's going on today?
I'm just going through a lot right now, so.
Okay. Do you have any plans to hurt yourself or anything like that?
No, not. I mean, I guess everybody do, but I mean.
Do you have any plans to hurt yourself today?
No, not today. But this past week.
Just having a rough time.
Yeah. But it's all good, bro. I'm bounce back, bro. I'm gonna shake back. Yeah, but it's all good, bro. I'm gonna shake back again.
Yeah.
And again. And again.
Do you want to go to the hospital or anything like that?
And again, huh?
Do you want to go to the hospital or anything like that?
Nah, bro. It's good. Like, I'm good.
So what was the deal with the knife?
I got a swisher in there. It's a blunt, basically, and I use a knife and I split it to take out the tobacco to put my weed in.
Okay.
At first.
Okay.
But then me and my aunt started arguing and that knife was on the table, so.
And you just had it already?
It was already there. And we started arguing. I wanted to leave, but she just. It's not that big of a deal. I was a good person, bro.
No one said you're not a good person. I've never met you.
Saying, bro.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
No one said you're not a good person. I've never met you.
I'm saying, bro,
And what happened?
life, bro.
Clearly, there is sympathy in the officer's voice as he realizes the man in front of him has been dealt a very difficult hand in life. And although Isaiah downplays the incident, in hindsight, it would read very differently, because perhaps this was the last and only time something could have been done to prevent the tragic fate of Richard Andrews. After analyzing the incident and forming a clearer picture of Isaiah, detectives return to finish their interview with Anthony. Through his account, it becomes clear he believes Isaiah's issues stem from two factors: prolonged marijuana use and repeated head trauma from his time as a wide receiver, a position notorious for heavy hits and brain damage. Anthony also goes on to clarify crucial details about his son's mental state, making it evident that his initial suspicions of Isaiah were rooted in his son's increasingly unpredictable and volatile behavior. So with Anthony's perspective now on the record, the interview comes to an end and detectives move on to Richard's daughter, Kim, the person who found the body. Kim goes on to explain why she immediately suspected her nephew Isaiah, pointing to his history of violent psychotic episodes, including pulling guns and knives on family members, as well as his white vans covered in dirt, something she says is highly unusual for him. Notably, she ends the interview by saying she fears that if Isaiah is ever released, he will do it again. With the case against Isaiah growing stronger by the minute, detectives then shift their attention to two more family members, Richard's daughter Chrissy and her partner Floyd. Unlike everyone else, these two family members are about to become Isaiah's best and perhaps only chance of shifting how detectives view Isaiah's role in all of this.
It's hard to kind of start this off, but as far as would have been your father, right?
Yes. So I find out that they find my dad buried in the back of his shop. I already knew. I told them, why are you letting that motherfucker stay at my dad's house? You know he's gonna kill him.
So I know you have questions for me, and then obviously I have questions for you, and I think they're both geared around the same.
When I got there, bro, it was weird. Weird. And I'm like, man, something's not right. So I left, and that's when I told her and explained it to her. I even knew something was wrong before he had his episode. I said, something's not right with this kid. Something, hey, you guys might want to be careful. Sure, as soon as we leave,
yeah,
all hell's break loose.
Explain to me now the background, how you knew something weird was going on with Isaiah.
Because prior to this, he was staying with us. And I'm not exactly sure what happened, but he starts a conversation with my son. He pulls out a pistol from his drawers. Isaiah,
okay.
Sets it down. I got back hold of my sister Cassie, and I said, you know that boy is sick. He's beyond therapy. He needs help. Like, he needs to be medicated.
The thing, like I said, the only thing that just bothers me the most, that kid does not clean at all. He won't even make an attempt. He'll drop something on the floor and just walk away from it and leave it there. And usually I'll even ask, hey, where's Richard? Because I'll say hi to him. But for some reason, it's just the atmosphere was just, I'm like, all right, something's wrong. So I got on the phone with her and I'm like, oh, he's still wigging. He's wigging hard. And I said, your sister's tripping. I said, your sister acting like she's scared to death. Well, she knows he goes to his episode. Of course she's scared. I'm like, okay. It's when after we found out what really happened, is that she knew what he did.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, detectives begin to realize Chrissy and Floyd aren't just angry at Isaiah, they also hold his mother accountable. And the couple's suspicions align with detectives who still can't explain why Cassie asks them to arrest Isaiah before the body was even discovered. So with all of this in mind, detectives would ask them both point blank who they believe is truly responsible for Richard's death.
So I'm on the same page as you. You guys believe that Isaiah's mom knew that
she had knowledge of it.
Richard.
She had to have knowledge of it. I mean, that kid wouldn't have cleaned that kid wouldn't have done none of that because he ran over to the neighbor's house and tried to take their car. Did you guys get that information?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so he's sporadic. He's not clean. He's running off. He's trying to get off. He's trying to run off. He's trying to do whatever he can do to get out of the situation. He's not thinking about clean. He's not thinking about picking this guy up and putting him in the back of the truck and burying him. And then go down to the valley and go get a tarp and go back up there in her dad's truck and they see it and go back up to the house and wrap him in the tarp and then come back down to the valley, which is across the street from her sister's house, and bury him in his auntie's house.
When you said that you believe that she knew, do you believe that she helped cover the body and cleaned up?
I can't go that far because she doesn't have that mentality.
At the end of this conversation, if she's not arrested by then, I don't know what to tell you guys, but she didn't sought it up like, per se, like, oh, Isaiah can do this. And she manipulated the situation to her advantage. She knew what her son was capable of. She knew how to get him to that point of manic and psychosis.
Each new day with Zing is a new opportunity to own the morning. With flavor built for the day ahead.
She knew how to get him to that point of manic and psychosis.
To detectives, accusations like these don't come lightly, especially between sisters. Additionally, Floyd's description of Isaiah aligns with what detectives already believe, that he's impulsive, messy, and incapable of thinking ahead. And with the next interview set to be Cassie herself, detectives understand just how much weight this conversation carries, not only for Isaiah's future, but for Cassie's as well. There's a lot they still need to figure out. Her unusual behavior outside the sergeant's car, her possible involvement in Richard's murder, and even lingering questions about a potential past homicide. But they know these answers won't come easily. They'll have to approach this carefully, waiting for the right moment to press her. And as her interview unfolds, watch closely for the moment Cassie begins to fear she's the one being implicated.
There's no easy way to start this conversation.
Go for it.
Okay, sorry.
I'll work through it.
Okay. So, how has Isaiah's mental health been in the last few years? It sounds like he's been suffering.
The last year for sure.
Last year?
As far as like his mental health, is it something that he's diagnosed with or just something you guys started noticing?
We started noticing I'm trying to remember everything. October, it was before October of 2023.
So back for around...
Yeah. I believe that's when he started smoking and he didn't want to work, he didn't want to do that type of stuff, and we kind of were like, well, he's going through it, you know, he's done playing football, and that's something he's done since he was 5 years old. You know,
big life change.
Oh yeah, no school, no schedule, no workout.
Clearly, Cassie appears emotional, possibly even carrying a sense of guilt as she speaks about her son. Beyond that, nothing about her behavior stands out to detectives as suspicious. But as the interview continues, she begins recounting the same incident at Chrissy's house, where some noticeable differences between her story and the rest of the family starts to emerge.
I knocked on the back door. She doesn't keep her back. She uses it for her front door, but it's just... And I walked in, and my son's sitting at a little kitchenette table there. There's marijuana all over a big bag, some paraphernalia. But he's sitting there with a knife. And I walk in, and I was like, son, hey son, what's going on? What are you doing here? I said, well, what's going on with you? Is everything okay? And he didn't see my husband. And, his dad came in behind me, and he seen his dad, and instantly was pissed. What the are you doing here? But he hadn't gotten up yet, like he was still sitting.
Where's the knife in perspective? Like
And he's sitting and he has it in his hand. He's not.
Is he like you're doing right now? So he's just sitting back in the
Yeah,
chair?
he has it and he's like he's like, what are you doing here? And we're still kind of standing at the door, and when he seen my husband, he got even more pissed. Who effing called you? What are you doing here? My husband looked at me and he stood in between us and he said, get out of here, and go call the sheriff now.
While retelling the story, Cassie appears far less disturbed by the incident, despite it involving her own son. She also seems reluctant to discuss the part where he threatened her husband's life. So after a few hours of letting Cassie speak freely, allowing her to settle into the role of the victim, detectives would finally begin to push back, starting with one detail that would clearly catch her off guard.
And I don't mean this question in anything, but obviously, like, at this point, I can only see certain things. Did you guys explain all of that about him pulling the knife on Anthony to the deputies?
Yeah.
Okay.
And dispatch too.
And dispatch
She
too.
said, don't go back in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I get why they're angry with me too. You know, that's my son. And they don't think I did anything to try and help him.
And I think most of it is emotions are going to be high right now.
They'll never talk to me again. I already know that. And they've made other threats. They've also said other things too. And I don't know if you want to talk about those right now, but
I think Detective Hunt is following up on that part, but the weird